And of course, in high school, none of us know what we want to do.
I know.
Oh, you did?
I didn't know.
Oh, you did? I'll be like, hey, you're the first one.
No, I didn't.
We never know. So you
Yeah.
finished high school?
Yes.
And you are still under your grandma's care, you
Yes.
and your brother?
Yes.
And so after Form 4, what happened to your life?
My family is full of teachers.
Oh!
Yes. So for
That's
some reasons,
awesome.
I wanted to become a teacher. A lecturer, to be precise.
Yeah?
I loved that. I loved the way I could passing knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. And I was like, you know what, before, you finish Form 4 and people are like, go do driving, computer and stuff. I did cosmetology. Yes, like I
so
did
that explains that.
I did hairdressing and beauty as a course.
Oh, nice.
But I really didn't fancy working with in
Yeah.
the salon. I didn't want it that
Why?
much. I don't know. I didn't feel the vibe. I didn't want it. So we lost someone. We lost a friend.
Oh.
So that's where now my career came to play. We lost a friend, and I remember when we were told, we asked the family if we could go see the body.
Okay.
And they were like, actually, we are supposed to clear. You can go as you go pay the bills and take the clothes.
Right.
And we were like, fine, we're going to do it. So we get there and there was no one.
At the mortuary?
Yeah, there was nobody other than the gardener who was doing the field work. And we were like, where's the person who is in charge here? And it was like, unless you call them. And we were like, okay, would you give us the number? And then we called. And the guy was like, unless you settle the bill of the place I'm at, that's the only way I'm coming to work.
Wait, so the guy was somewhere hanging out?
Yeah.
You send the bill?
Yes.
So he comes?
Yes. Yes. So he came and we were to pay for his transport as well. And I was held aback. I was like, what?
What the hell?
I was like, we're here, we are grieving, we're in pain. We've come to see our loved one. Why do we have to facilitate you being at work? So, but that's what the industry had been known for. You get?
And this time you're 18, right? From 4, 18,
No,
19.
I was around 20.
Oh, 20
Yes,
when you
I
lost
was,
your
I was a
friend.
grown up, eh?
What grown up at 20, please?
So yeah, so we facilitated all that. But he was not even happy to see us, like, but we were like, okay, you know the stories we have always been hearing about mortuary people and morticians. You don't joke with them. They are serious, they are raggedy and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's that, you're afraid of them. All right? So that happened, and we had to tip for him to facilitate more. And to some extent, I was hurt. And I was like, what if we didn't have that? How do the less fortunate get treated? Imagine someone who has lost, an illiterate woman who has lost, ametoka from the interiors. They have lost a child. And they are coming probably to do what we were doing then. How do they get treated? That held me aback, and I was like, to what point does humanity not exist even in death? Because I think when you lose somebody, you are at your most vulnerable.
Yes, and your weakest.
So why would you take advantage of that? And that kept me thinking, and I was like, nah, but it's fine. What can you do? It's a place where you cannot serve yourself. You can't. So you are under someone's hands. So whatever they do is fine by you. What will you do? So on the day of picking the guy, we found a lady. I had never seen someone so dedicated and so passionate with what they do. She was like, hi. The way you even salute people. You're here for who? She was so calm. She had a very calm spirit. And I was like, are you a mortician? And she was like, yeah, I work here. And I compared the two scenarios and I was like, wow. So there is still dignity even in death, The way she handled that until the time we go outside, I took her number. And I was like, I'll give you a call after all this is said and done. So 1 year later, I called her.
1 year?
Yes.
You remembered?
Yes.
How?
1 year later, I called her.
So you were still doing cosmetology, beauty, salon work?
But in this sense, I had told my uncle of my intentions. And he gave me a 3 months ultimatum of thinking again. I was told, take 3 months. Think about what you're telling us.
Yeah.
And then come back to us again with the same news.
Yeah.
You're going to facilitate.
So by this time you had moved from your grandmother?
Yes.
You were living with your uncle?
No, I was living by myself.
Oh, by yourself,
Yes,
but your
yes.
uncle was like your guardian?
Yes.
Right, so you
Yes.
had to, of course, brief them on what steps you wanted to take in life.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 3 months, I went back and I was like, I think this is what I want to do.
So that lady's kindness and spirit had such a profound impact.
Exactly.
My God. So you called after a year
After 1 year.
and told her what?
And I was like, I was just thinking about it. I was like, let me see if she'll pick up. And I talked to her. I was like, you remember? I was like, I can't remember. You meet so many people.
Yeah.
I was like, scratch that. Okay. Now, I really want to do what you do.
Yeah.
And she was like, fine. You can do this. She walked me through the process.
You went to see her?
No,
Oh,
we just
just on
talked over
phone.
phone. And
Okay.
she was like, you can do this, this, and this. First of all, recommend you get an apprenticeship before you actually, and that's what I did.
So wait, so, gosh, this is going to sound so damn from me. But so are there colleges that teach?
So many.
There are?
There are
What is the name of
colleges.
the course?
Mortuary science.
Mortuary science?
Yes.
But she wanted you first to practically
Yes.
intern at a mortuary?
Yes. For
And-
me to make a decision.
Uh-huh.
Yes. A sound decision.
Yes, sound informed decision.
Yeah.
So did you?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, so what was that day like? So you went, knocked on the door and...
I went and I did knock at the door.
I'm like, I want every step.
I met the in charge of the facility that I was.
Okay. Was this in Nairobi?
In Nakuru.
Oh, Nakuru.
Yes.
Okay,
And I walked in and I had my papers and I was like, I want to be among you. I want to work for the dead. And they were like, okay, come. I was oriented on the first day. And I could see people covered in brown sheets and I'm like, yo. That was not even the problem. I usually have a very sensitive nose. I'm very sensitive to smells.
Okay.
I could smell everything.
Yeah.
I could smell the blood. I could smell, And I was like, oh my, what have I gotten myself into?
What was that's day one?
That was day one. Before even I was accepted, I was oriented first. Of which, so far so good.